Okay. Okay, so I will go to my pick directory, pick dir in that lsfnlrt. I will have something like a Netflix titles a CSV file. Okay, so I will open that and show that file. It contains a data set about some movies. It's a dummy data set. It is taking time to open. It's not opening only. Okay, I think it has. Yeah. Okay, this is the data set. Okay, in this, yeah, I can enlarge this. It is containing some of the fields like show ID, type, title, director, country, in which country it is released, release year, ratings. So this data set, it is containing a record of some okay, 8,000 records are there. Good. 8,000 records are there. In this movie, okay, type of the movie like a movie or a TV show they have given. And title is like title of the whatever is the TV show or movie, and director who is has I mean who has directed it, and the country where it is released in the year. Okay, 1920 1993 like that, and the rating they have given some rating with the alphanumerical. Okay, with alphabet and something. For the TV show MA something they have given, for movie PG something they have given it. So what is our problem statement? We will do is like find the number of movies, okay, or the movies or the TV shows released per year. Per year we have to find out. So released per year means you have to group it by year. Right. Group it by either, yeah, group it by the years. Okay. And for the each grouped year, you have to find the number of movies count. Some. Yes, count. Okay. Likewise, you have to divide your problem statement. So what I will do, see, still my loading into HDFS is not working. I didn't see it. I will show you how to load into HDFS and I will discuss that also. But now I will show it in the local directory itself. Okay. Okay, what I will do, this Netflix titles.csv, I will load it. I'll go to the pig hyphen x local. Okay, in this, I launch the grand shell. Then we know the file name, right? File name is ls hyphen lrt ls Netflix something. So Netflix titles. Okay, that is the file name that we will load it into a relation. Okay, relation I will give it like nf log. Okay, Netflix log something equal to, I will load this into that. Okay, load net the file name is netflix.csv. Copy that. Okay, so in single quotes you have to give the file name. Okay, and using the pick storage, comma, it is a comma separated file, csv file, as I give the schema for this. Okay, I will give the schema for show id. It is show id. See, if you see the show id here, it is alphanumerical s1 s2 and all. So we cannot give it as a integer. What we will do, we will take it as a char array only. Okay, char array. And a director was there. Direct, no, not director, type of the movie. Okay, type of the show or movie. Okay, type I will give it as char array. And what else was there? uh, Title is there, director and all is there. So title, title also as a char array, and director, Why we can directly load it, but why I'm giving all this is for us to easily understand, right, how we are going to write in that, how we are going to I mean take a particular field value. That's why I'm giving all this. Yes. No, see, into the your relation, you are going to load the complete data set. Loading that alone is not possible. It means that then you have to delete this. Your data set is this one. Because it is see it is containing that many fields, right? If you specify only two fields, it will take first field and the second field as if you give that year as a integer, and movie name, movie type. Okay, then first two fields only it will think like it, show id as a int year and the type as a movie name. See, first one is first process what we are doing, the data set which we are having it locally, we have to either or in the HDFS, which is present in the HDFS, we have to put it into grant pig environment. Okay. You cannot see if you have, if you can load only year, if you can load only movie type, then you don't have to group it at all, right? You will have it directly. You can have the answers. That is just not possible in even in MySQL. Also, it is not possible. In the complete set only, you will try to fetch the value like that. Only it will happen. We can say for example if I delete all the fields and have only those two, then it is, you can say whatever, but that is not the idea here, right? No use at all. Okay. Okay, so director is also carary, and what else is there, country was there. Okay, carary, I have tried all this one, so that's why I'm just referring something and writing it. Okay. Release year was there, release year is an integer, rating is a carary. Okay, so I will again show it. Whatever the fields were there, I have given the data type for each of the field. Okay, otherwise you can load it completely also, and you can refer it using the positional characters $0 $1. But since we are learning a phase, we don't have to give like that. We will give like this only. Okay, is this okay, guys? So I will load it. So it is fine. This net, this one I have loaded. It is fine. Now the relation nf log will have all the contents of the CSV file. So we can dump and check also if it is having it. Okay. Yes, it is having, all are loaded into your nf log relation. Okay. What is my question is to find the movies or the TV shows released per year. Okay. Based for per year, whatever is released, I have to give. Okay. This is the for the schema. If you see schema, describe the NF relation, that will give you the schema. If you see that release year, I have given the field name as rel year. Okay, so what I will do, I will group it based on the release year. Okay, this is same like how you group it your MySQL. Okay, group underscore year equal to group the relation. Which one I am going to group? The relation. Okay, by release year, rel year is the field name. Okay, group underscore year is the relation name. A group, which relation I'm going to group, nf log relation. By release year field I'm going to group it. Okay, I enter this, this is successful. We will dump and see whether the grouping has done properly. Once it is grouped, it will show it in bags. It will put for a particular year, everything it will put, all the tuples will be put in bag, and it will give us the result. So group underscore year, I'm dumping the relation. So it you can see it if you go further, because it is a large data set, no, so it would have grouped like that. Where is it? I think all together it is showing. Yeah, it is showing all, right? Where did I do the mistake? No, no, it is seeing. See here, 2021. The movies which are present in 2021, everything it will be grouped together. If you see 2021, because it is a large data set, so that's why. See, 2020 movies are grouped in before. Okay, all are 2020 movies. Okay, 2021 movies will be here. See, all the movies, all the tuples, that means all the records of a 2021 are grouped together. Okay, so that's how it is grouping. Since it is in 2021, so many movies are released, movies or TV shows. That's why it is so showing huge data set. Okay, if you can see, this all 2021 results. Okay, guys. So first I have grouped it. Then what I have to do, I have to find the count. Count of per. See, count means group. I showed 2021. So many movies and TV shows are released, right? That count we have to check it. Count, we have that aggregate function, no? Count means number of all the tuples, it will count it together and it will give us the result. So if I, what I have to write for that, for each of the group value you do the count. Okay, for that we will use for each. Okay, so count is the relation name I'm giving. Whatever I'm going to do for each that statement, it will put it in the relation. Okay, so for each of the grouped movie, that is group underscore year relation, that was the relation, right? Group underscore year relation. Okay, so what we will do, count equal to for each group underscore year, grouped year, generate. Okay, we are going to generate the group, comma, what aggregate function we have to give, count. Count will do count of the movies, right? Movies, count of the type actually. See, if you see, the type is either movie or a TV show. Okay, that count it will give it to us. So how do I refer a particular field? Okay, particular field in the data set is, we have loaded this complete data set in nf log, right? So nf log dot that field name, if you give dot, field name is year, the real year I think it is. Mm, no, type, no, type, field name dot type. Okay, then it will give completely. See here, count of nf log, from the nf log relation you take the type. Okay, type means either it is a tv show or a movie. Give the count of the type for every year. Okay, that's what I'm going to find out. Okay, so it is one. You can also see, you can also have another problem statement saying find the ratings for each year. Okay, or find the ratings, like here the ratings are there, no? Ratings like tv hyphen ma for uh, TV, find the number of movies or the TV shows containing the rating TV-MA. Okay, you can take this as an exercise and do it. Otherwise, I will show it tomorrow. Likewise, anything you can find. No, see, we are going to arrive at a business solution. I'm saying, so they are going to see like how many movies are released in each year. That's what we are going to see now. Later on, they may also wanted to see which are the movies released by a particular director. That also you can write a script, and which are the movies are having the ratings TA-MA. Maybe if you consider this as the highest rating, then that movies can be listed on the top in your Netflix. Okay, when you are searching through the Netflix, then whichever the movies which are having the TV-MA, you can list it on the top so that viewers can view those movies. Likewise, you can automate it. The solution here, you do the processing and get the solution, and this solution you can apply in your logic in the sense like in your train your machine in such a way that whichever the movie rating is TV-MA, that will be listed on the top. Okay, that's what the idea is. Okay, now we will come back to this. So we have to know the count of the TV or the movie shows every year. Okay, so it is showing some error, I think some open close braces, some error is there. Okay, one more extra I have given. Okay, now it is fine. Right, extra I have given. Okay, now the whatever the count of the movie or the TV shows per year, it will be stored in the relation count. Okay, then I will dump this count. Now we can see that. See, per each year, how many movies and TV shows are released? That it is giving the count. 2021, 470. If you can filter it in your Excel sheet and check it. Okay, how many movies are TV shows per year? 2021, it is present. Likewise, it is giving the result. Okay, but as I told, here itself in your same data set, you can also find like the movies which are having the ratings as a TV equal to MA. Okay, for that we have to change the little programming like same thing will work. This is clear, this problem statement is clear. 2021, there was no, see, both it is giving the count. It is, I have not segregated. See, I have segregated by year only. If you see the data set, for 2021 year, it will have a TV show also, it will have movie also. Okay, what it is giving, the count of both. Okay, how many per year, how many TV shows and how many what is that the movies are together, it is giving the count of the TV or the movie show it is giving. I have not put like a type as a TV show or type as the movie. Okay, for that what we can do, type I am saying like count all the types on a particular year. Yeah, any column you can give. Any column give means answer will change. Okay, number of TV shows. Say if I give that count of the directors, okay, particular year. See director field if I give, then the result will change, right? Say I give director. Okay, because what does it mean? For the particular year, number of counts that director has released a movie. Okay, group by rel year, I will give it. You can see that dump count. See the result will change. 2021, the director has 229 movies. You are getting it, Prakash? For yeah. See, you may ask that if we have not mentioned specified anywhere in our previous program that n type dot nf log type as a TV show or nf log type as movie, like that we have not mentioned. We have given completely the count for that year. Getting it? Confusing? Is it confusing? Who have released a movie on a particular year? Yeah, that it will give the count. Yes. Just yes, Prakash. It is confusing. Huh? Two movies of different names, then it will be it counted, right? Distinctive. See, the movies per what the year will give the information about the complete tuple. Okay, each year will have, if 2022 22, if I'm taking 2021, it will have all the information like a title, director, and all those things. Now what I'm trying to sum is This Christian Johnson, how many movies he has released? Okay, Christian Johnson name will be duplicate, but the movie which he has released can be will be different, right? It will not give distinct values. You are getting distinct value means if he has released same movie again, then it is a duplicate, right? Confusing. Huh. That's the year number. We are grouping that by year. We are grouping the data set by year. In say if I take 2020, in 2020 how many movies are released? 2022 if I think, if I consider it as only movies. First what it will do, 2020 comma this complete whatever the director Christian Johnson is the director, and in 2020 again there are three if we consider, who is this Pedro D Enclave is the another director. Okay, and 2020 if you consider, there is no director names. Say if it is Adam Salke. Okay, Salke is the director. Three directors are there. Then when I am going to write this query, that for each group here, generate group, count the number of directors. Okay, then what it will give? The result it will give it as three. Four. If we wanted to have it as a director distinct, if you give here, count distinct directors. Okay, distinct. I'm not sure whether this will work. We'll check that. A distinct real name. Huh. Yeah, both movies and TV shows. Okay. Rather than seeing that one, you see the output. If you see the output, it is having everything for, say, this is what here it is. This one is confusing. Okay, I'll go up. The last set is containing all the data, it looks like. Is- Okay, if you see this one, where is that? 2021, 2020, I've said. Yeah, 2021. It will take the type, it is having the type as a movie. It will take a type as a movie again, and it has a TV show also. So all this together will be counted and give it as a one result, because I have not said anywhere in my statement saying movie type as I mean count only the type as movie. Okay, maybe if we can give it, it will give, I think. It will take all the results because it is all grouped together. All are having the movie and the TV show. So everything will be summed up, like 1 plus 1 plus 1. A TV show, movie, everything will be summed up and gives you a one result. Yeah, why it is not giving the same result means, um, see, director, uh, if you see the data set for the director, it will not give the same result. Christian Johnson has released a movie, and if you, for 2021 if you see, for the year 2021 if you see, there are if you take till this one, five movies or six movies if you take, then Blood and Water is released by another some director. Ganglands is released by some director. Okay, we are grouping it by director, Prakash. Then how it will give the result based on the director, how it is giving the result, it will be different only, right? For the directors, in director also, It is taking the results of the director. If you see in this data set, it is counting only. No, you can easily find out from this one. Okay, 2021 if you take. Okay, you are saying like it should be same. No, it will not be same. No. No, no, 1 minute. I will check the result. It is not showing in that way, I think. See, same thing for the count of the type. Okay, type, it is dump count. 2021 movie, it is showing 4797. Okay, as the result. It means movie type, both as TV shows and the TV show and the movie together, it is giving the result. So if I take that as the director, okay, director is also counting from the same grouped value only, but some movies doesn't have a director name at all. Okay, that's why it is a less. Otherwise, if all the movies are having the some director names, then it will be the same result as you say. Yeah, yes, right. That's right. Okay, because we are actually trying to count the group on a grouped year. That's why it is going to be the same result only if the director, all the directors have released the, I mean, name is there present in the data set. Yeah, we can give any column and get the result. Total number, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, result. Yes, that is true. Or if you have to differentiate it based on the movie type, I'll try it, but I'm not sure. Movie type equal to say movie. Movie is the type name, right? Type name is a movie. So if I give it as a movie, it is throwing error equal to count of this is a comma equals something like equals ignores case is there. Using that you can find out, I think, but it is not. I'm not sure whether it will work. Some error is there. I will check this one, okay? Because if you're saying that particular type, if you give it, then it will be a different varied result. Okay. So and also you can give it like nf log type as say for example the ratings, okay, or the nf log rating as something, then that result only it will give. Likewise you can do that. So what Prakash question was, it should be the same result for if you give it is for nf log director and or nf log type. Why? Because it is going to count from the group year only, right? But here it is giving different result because some of the fields doesn't have a director name at all. Some of the movies there is no director names at all. That's the reason it is giving a different results for every year. Okay, then based on a particular type I will check it because it is not working. If there is something like equals no case, using that you can check that one also. Okay, is this okay for everyone? Okay, fine. Okay, next I will move on. What we will see next is, okay, Okay, all the scripts we are writing line by line, everything here, right? So what we can do, we can have it as a batch script also. It means you can write all the scripts in a file, and then you can load it in a batch script. So how to do that? That I will show you. So say for example, I create a file, okay, vi uh, pig. Okay, vi pig script. There is a script file which is already I have written it. Not this one. We will take vi script. Okay, in this file, so I have written all the steps which we are doing. We know that the pig will start only if you give a dump or a store, right? That's the reason you can write a batch file rather than writing single statements in your grunt shell. You can write it as a batch file and you can run it. Okay. Mm. Okay, so this is the first statement. Will load your data set in using the pic storage as the with the schema like ID, name, and age and city. So student underscore data we have seen yesterday, right? It is having all this fields, and I am grouping it by age. Okay, filter the student ID equal to 1. So these are the three statements I am going to do. For grouping it by age, and I'm also going to filter the student relation who is having the id equal to 1, and dump the filter. So these all four steps I'll put it in a file, and the file you have to name it as a pig.script file. Dot pig file. Okay, you have to name that file as a dot file. Okay, whatever we have done here also we can write it in a pig script, like nf log dot pig script file. So rather than running one line like this, what you can do, everything you can put it there and run it. So first statement was a load statement, right? So that I will do. So nf log, I'll copy that and put it in my pig script. So if you're constantly going to run the pig scripts, so if you don't have to type it in the shell every time, or recall it and run it. Then I have grouped it by a release here. Okay. That also I will put it in a file, pig script file. Then count, do the count based on the type. Okay. So and finally dump the count. So all these things I am not writing in a grunt shell, but I have written in a pig script file. Okay, this we call it as a pig script file. So how do we run this one? Is like using this command pig hyphen x nf log hyphen x a local. Okay, locally I'm running it nflog dot pig. We enter it, so it will start. You should not run it from a grunt shell, you should run it outside the uh, linux environment. Okay, see it is giving the result. Did you understand the purpose of this? They call it as a batch script. Okay, somebody can ask you, how do you run the pig scripts as a batch file? Okay, you have to create a file with a pig extension, dot pig extension. Then you can, whatever the scripts you wanted to put, you can write it in that, and then come out of it. If you're going to run it in a map reduce mode, then this file pig script should be in your hdfs. Okay, map reduce was not working now, right? I will show it once I made it execute workable. Otherwise you can run it locally. Okay, locally, because the file is in the local path, and I will run it in the locally. Once it runs it gives us the result. This is also one of the way. Okay, when you start writing a large extensively, if you start working, you will work like this only as a batch file only. Okay. Okay, is this okay? Then what I will take it as Okay, one more thing I will try it. Okay, another thing is yesterday we were working on with the COVID shield data set, no? So in that one, I'll close this. This is the COVID total vaccines have been administered per state-wise a data set. In this also we will see the COVID shield. This we have done it yesterday itself, so it is not required. Then other things are like functions are there. Okay, we can also have functions in a pig script that I will discuss today. I'll take the PPT. Okay. Okay. Okay, pig Latin inbuilt functions are there. This we will see it today also. Okay, there are like evaluation function and mathematical functions. If you can see it, this I have shown pig running scripts. Okay, evaluate functions are like average, concatenate, count, in, max, minimum, size, and sum. This we have seen it. Tokenize is also there. So there is one example I will show it with a tokenize. Okay, tokenize means it will divide your string into tokens. Okay, average we have seen it's an aggregation function. This all are to be case sensitive. Okay, you have to write it as average only, average of the salary or average of any of the relations that we have seen. No, like NF log, if it is having an the ratings, then ratings average of the ratings. Okay, like that only you have to give avg should be capital. Then concatenate will be like concatenating two strings or two fields, you can think of like that. On count we have seen, in if in will check whether there's particular if you are trying to find out of something which is present in the in the data set. Okay, maximum you can find out, minimum you can find, size I will show, size token, in all these things I will show it in the examples. Okay, and some also we have seen, some it will sum and give us the result. Okay, likewise count will give the number of entries, some will sum it, add the value. That's the even in MySQL also, count star you give the number of records, rows it will give. Some will uh, sum of the salary if you give, add the values of the salary and okay. And then eval function about the average they have given. Okay, they have loaded a example. The pig average function is used to find the average of the numerical values in a single column bag. Okay, this you understand, no? When you do a group by of age, you will have, now we have grouped by the year 2021, right? Now we have grouped by the year 2021, and everything is put it in a tuple. Whatever the values related to 2021 are put in the tuple. All these things it will take the whatever the field name, if it is containing multiple fields. If I say the age you average it. Okay, age, that age field only it will take and gives do an average and give us the result, gives us the result. That's what they are saying, like it requires a preceding group all statement. Okay, because simply if you have a data set of like all tuple data sets, okay, 2021 year and 2022 year, because when you load your data set, all records will be going into a tuple, each record. In a CSV file you have each rows, right? Each rows will go into a tuple. Okay, so you cannot count this tuple, right? You need a group by. They will first whenever you are doing any aggregate functions, first you used to do a group by. What group by will do, group by will put into a bag, okay, of a particular field which we are grouping it, and then it will try to do an average or aggregation over that. Okay, that's what they are saying, like it requires a preceding group all statement for global averages, okay, and a group by statement for group averages. Group all will group the group between all relations, like multiple relations. Okay, and group by will be for a particular relation only. Relation in the sense, now I have given nf log as a relation. Here it may take like a covid relation. If it is there, it means I have loaded the data set in covid relation and nf log relation. Likewise it will take. Okay, two ways, or normally we use group by only. Okay, group by, they have loaded a customer data set which is having the schema, and the schema is having a field gpa. Okay, so they are going to group it by gpa. On that group they are going to find the average gpa value for every grouped data. Okay, that's what they're saying. For every relation on the grouped data, generate a dot name. Okay, it gives a dot name as the value, a dot gpa and average of the gpa. Okay, and when you dump and check you can see the result. Okay, this is how average function works. And concatenate, you can concatenate between two fields. Okay, you don't have to do a group by in this. Okay, concatenate between two fields, like a name is given in the schema. It means customer data set is having ID, name, GPA, and city. Name is given in the customer.txt data set, which is loaded in the relation A, and also city is there. Okay, what they are doing, they are like concatenating name. If it is a say like some name as a John is there, John Star. Here star is also there, and city like Bangalore, like that it will be LR. Okay, likewise it will give us the result. Okay, this we will see the example. The generated result of the expression may have identical values. Okay, if an expression is null, the generated expression is also null. Okay, any of this, if name is a null, no value for name is there, then it will be null only. That's what they are saying. Even if city is present as Bangalore, it will be null only. Okay, and for the count we know it. If you wanted to find the count of any particular field or a count of the relation, okay, here they are doing for each b, what they are doing, they're loading the customer data. So as I told, all these aggregations work on the groups. Okay, customer data is loaded and it is grouped by the city, and you're going to find the count of the cities, because no count of the customer data only. It is grouped by city. So if it is like a Chennai, it will have say 10 tuple values in that, and for each Chennai you will do a count of the a of the customer data. Okay, all of this customer tuple data only, right? So you will have a count of each customer. That's how it works. The pig count function is used to count the number of elements in a bag. Okay, everything it will count in a bag, and it requires a preceding group all or a group by statements for counts. Fine. It is we will try it and check no what it is doing. You are grouping the data set based on the city, so you will have this bag, no in the bag it is again counting based on the customers. Customer relation is this one, so it will have a number of entries. Okay, I think I have to check this. We will check that now, okay, after finishing this. Okay, evaluate function in will check If any of the values, this is a string value, okay, not a field value, any field value is present in any of into the relation, is present in the relation, okay. What they are doing, they are loading that into a relation and filter a by city. Yes, they are filtering it, the a filter is also there, no, we have seen it, filtering it by a, filtering a relation by city. And if they are checking Chennai or MP is there in that, okay, Chennai comma MP is Madhya Pradesh is there in the customer data, okay. It facilitates to check if current expression matches with any value exist in the list, okay. Okay, this also I will show example. And after that, max function, max also will work on group by only, okay, maximum of the GPA. And also min also works by group by, so you need to do a group by before using max or min, okay. And size will be like function is used to find the number of elements based on the pick data type, okay. If it is name data name, it is having the char array data type, right? For each a, it will generate the number of names present, okay. It includes null values in size computation. Here the size is a not algebraic, it means even if you have a null value in your data set, it will count. Say for example, field name is there, field name is having Peter John, okay, null is there, null means no value is there for some fields, it will give the size as 4, okay. Not like a count will give only the count of the entries, right? Entries present will be 2, but for size it will give 4. That's what they are saying. It will give the result based on the data type, it means null is of type char array it considers, okay, and it gives the result as 4, okay. We'll check this also, okay. Count and the size we will differentiate. And some also will work on the aggregate groups, because these are aggregate function, it will group it together and gives the result. Tokenize, what it will do, a particular character, if you're trying to tokenize it, I mean divide it into a character, then it will divide and give you the result. Same like string tokenizer we have, no, in Java it works like that way only, okay. For each a in generate the tokenizer, okay. Then these functions are there. Before that we will see this one, and then we will move on to others, demo of this one. And about the math function we will see afterwards, okay. I'll show simple demos in this. Okay, I'll stop sharing this. Okay, 1 2 3. So control L. In this I will do, we can take some of our data set only, it's like a student and all stuffs, in that only we will work. Mm, okay, we have that VI student data is there, right? In this what we will do, we have already loaded this, I think, I'm not sure whether it will be there, okay. I will again load it. Load the load, for that I need a relation student equal to load student, what is the name, student underscore data dot txt, using pic storage, which is a comma separated file, as I will put the relation id as int and the name as a char array, and age as a int. What else is there in student? And the city, okay, city as char array. Okay, it is loaded. We know that it is loaded, right? I will show concatenation in this. So what I will do, I will have another relation rel. In that relation, for each, okay, each student relation, I will generate concatenate. Okay, this is a aggregate function, so I have to write it in capital letter. Okay, concatenate, like two fields I will concatenate, like name and city, same like in our mm, example name. And I will say you will have a value like underscore. Okay, underscore city, two fields, comma we have to give. Okay, rather than doing like this, I will do straight away, then I will show it. Okay, dump rel. I have loaded, I have done a concatenation on each of the student value. Okay, student relation, in that name and city will be concatenated. So I'll dump and show you the result. See, it is all concatenated, name and relation. If you wanted to see any of your values in your data set like this, you can do that way. Okay, I will give a nice format, beautify it with underscore in that, enter it, dump that. So underscore underscore it is coming. Okay, Peter underscore Hyderabad. Anything you can give it. It is a concatenation operator only, right? So likewise it will do. Then we will check the count. Okay, count we got confused, right? Mm, okay, it has Pune, Chennai, and all. Okay, what we will do, in the same relation only we will work. That is student relation. Every time you don't have to load it, because once it is loaded, it will be there. So what I will do, I will group equal to group the relation is student relation by city. I will group it. Okay, enter. Then for each, this also has to be put in a relation, like relation 1 I will take. For each group is this one. Okay, for each group, generate count of student. It is wrong actually. You cannot give the count of student. It is count of that rel one. What I'm trying here is, okay, this is wrong. It is throwing error. Why could not resolve a count use? Okay, sorry. I have to give it in capital letter. That's why. That's why it is giving error. Count is capital letter. It is fine. See, Prakash, what I'm doing here is we are trying with the count. Okay, count. In the count, we have loaded the customer into a relation. We are grouping it by city, and we are going to count the relation, customer relation only. This is what your doubt is, right? So, what I'm doing here, what I'm doing it here is, first I have loaded the data set which is student data set. Okay, this is a loaded, and after that I am doing a group by student. Okay, by city, student relation that is stored in a group. Okay, I will dump this group and show group relation, grp relation. It is grouped based on the city. Okay, Pune, Delhi, Chennai, and Hyderabad. Now, what I will do, I will do for each relation, for each group, generate group, not this, for each group, generate count of the students. I'm saying. Okay, so we'll see what is the result. Dump rel 1. It is saying the count of the student as 1, 3, 2, and 2. Okay, it is fine, right? What it is doing on the group, it is the group we have seen, no? Like here and let's see, yeah, understood, right? On the group, it is counting the number of tuples, and it is giving on the group. For Pune, only one is there. Delhi, three are there. Like that, it is giving this. Yes. City, no, no, yeah, for that then you have to give the nf log dot type equal to the movie, equal to movie you have to give, because field name is not a movie, field name is not TV show. That equal to is not working for me now. That I, yeah, that I will show later on in the next class. And last class also something I told, no, that I will show. Please remember it, please, I'm forgetting it. See it and tell me what I have missed it. Okay. Okay, next one count we have seen in, we will see. Okay, say I have the same relation, student relation. On that relation, I will have another relation. In that, I filter the student relation by city. Then I will check in. Okay, in Chennai is there. Chennai, what letter is there in that? Capital Chennai. Okay, Chennai. Okay, this is how in will work. It is saying successful. Let's dump the relation and check it. What I'm writing here is I'm going to find using the in. Okay, using the in operator or in aggregate function, I'm going to check any of the field is having Chennai value. Okay, that I put it in a relation. Enter it. It is giving whatever, whoever is present in Chennai. Likewise, you can find use the in. Okay, if you wanted to find it, if I give multiple values in this, like Pune, then it will give both the results, Pune and Chennai results. Okay, likewise, you can give a comma and get the result. And after in min max, we have seen. If you want, I can show it. You want to show me min max again? I will show you size. Okay, size, what it will do, it's the same relation. In the relation 4, I will give equal to uh, for each student generate, you don't have to generate a group, generate size of, say I give I will do one thing, I will give it as no value for one field. Okay, for Hyderabad I'm not giving the name. Okay, null. Okay, first I will give it with the name size of a name I will give. It is throwing error. Why? Because size I have to give it in capital. Size of name dump rel 4. Okay, it is a giving size of okay, Peter as 5. Okay, size is giving the character size. Okay, each character, Peter as a 5, John as a 4, Suresh as a 6. Likewise, count is a different, size is different. Size gives the size of the characters, number of characters. Yes, that size I will show one more time. I will put this as null, no values are present here. Since I changed the data set, I have to load it again. Okay, so we will load the data set again. If you change anything in your data set or in your files, you have to load it again because it will have the old data. So now I will see the size for the student. Okay, size name, then dump the relation, dump rel4. See, it is not giving anything at all if it is null. So what I told is wrong, it will not give anything at all for the null. Yeah, in the PPT they told like null includes size compilation. So okay, that I will change it. Okay, guys. And then size is that tokenized I will show. Say if I take any of the tokenized, character. Okay. So in the same relation, we will have a relation 5. In that, for each relation student generate tokenize also should be kept tokenize any field like I will take city. Okay, city field. Okay, you can also give like this. Otherwise, you can also give student dot city, that relation name, and dot the field name, like that. Also, you can give. That's how we have given. If you remember it, in our complex queries, right? Big scripts and all. Sorry, it is running it. Here and all we have given, because in the for each we are referring to another relation. Inside the count we are referring to another relation and name. This relation is different, right? Group underscore here is a this relation, and nf log is the loaded relation. That's the reason you have to specifically give your relation name dot type. But whereas here we don't have to give, because you are going to refer only this field type of student relation only. That's why you don't have to give it separately. Then dump rel 5. It is giving error. I think the student dot city is giving error. I will give it like this. Dump rel 5. Sorry, I came out. Control C, if you give it will come out of the shell. Okay, then you have to load it again. Otherwise, it will not understand. Tokenize a city. Dump. It's not an error. Dump rel 5. Now it is a tokenizing only the from the whole data set. It has tokened. It has removed only the city, and it has given us the result. Okay, city only it has taken, and it is giving the result. Okay, guys, this is about that. Math function we will see it tomorrow. Is that fine, or we want to see it today? Math functions and the remaining about the loaders, and whatever is left, I will show it tomorrow. Huh? Tokenized result is this. It is not by tokenizing by characters, it is by complete. From the from the sum tuple, it is giving the, it is removing the particular field name, and it is giving the result. Like that it will tokenize. Tomorrow I think it will be over, because it is not much. What else is remaining is the pick storage relation we are loading, right? Always we are doing, I told that there are four storage functions: pick storage, bin storage, text loader, and json storage. Okay, I will show you how do you load it as a text file. This is like comma separated files we are loading it. If it is a text file, how you are going to load it. If it is a binary file, how you will load it, that I will show in next class. And about math function, evaluation function, I will show. And there is some udf functions are there, user defined functions. It means you can write whatever you are writing here. You can write, say for example, up this and all is there. No, tokenize function is there, min function is there. There is upper, see there is upper lower functions are also there. Okay, u pper. What it will do, it will convert this city into upper, and it will give the result. Okay, see all the cities are converted into upper, and it is giving the result. Likewise, you can write your own functions. Okay, say for example, if you wanted to do like upper by yourself, then you can write a java code, and you can say that that is your own type of functions in pig scripts. That is also allowed, that we will see. And one log file we will analyze it. And then we will have a doubt clearing one revision also in pig. Okay, because there were gaps while we are teaching, while I was taking pigs. We'll have a revision and we will complete it. Okay, that is all for now. If any doubts you can ask me, otherwise you can leave.